So if you're somewhere around my age, this video is kind of gonna relate to you the most. So imagine this, you've been like, you wake up in the morning like as a kid, okay? You were like 5 years old. You wake up in the morning, and soon as you do, you just you ask your mommy like to turn on your TV to like so you can watch like early cartoons, okay? And then you end up watching it all day. You don't remember how it started, like, well, at least for me, I don't remember when I started watching cartoons. But basically, as soon as you wake up, you go and watch cartoons, and you like watch it all day. Like at least most of the day. Maybe you weren't allowed that much. Maybe you had more strict parents, which was good. But at start, it feels like kind of innocent, you know. You're just a kid watching cartoons, and they like think, oh, and whatever. But then you realize, you kind of realize it now, but your brain is kind of ruined by it. You're like, you're just like, you basically spend your like childhood watching TV. And here's the good thing. Today, that's like even bigger than it is at our days. Like, you know, today, before we had like Scooby-Doo or SpongeBob, and we started watching it like at the age of 4 or 5. But now, like, parents give iPads to kids to play video games immediately. Like, I don't think most of them watch cartoons. They just watch like some brain rot on the iPad on YouTube, and it's even worse than it is now. Like, that's kind of like at the age of like you get tablet now at the age of 2 or 3, and here's the reason why it's this bad. So you already know, kids. You start with cartoons, okay? You start with cartoons, then like as soon as you get like mobile phone or something, you start watching cartoons, of course, like a little bit there. But then you somehow, some way, you find out about video games. Like, how did it happen to me? So my brother, like, this was like when I was 6. I remember 5 or 6. Basically, I was just in my brother's room. Like, I just entered it. Actually, we shared the same room, I think, yeah. But anyway, I went to our room, and he wasn't at home, okay? And I see his laptop open, and there was YouTube on it, and I never watched YouTube, like, to be fair. I never saw it. And there was this Minecraft video, so I just saw, you know, a bunch of vlogs, and there was this guy playing it and swearing. It wasn't like English one, like, you know, Jacksepticeye or something. It was like our creation, dude. So I watched it, and that's how it starts, okay? You start that, then like your basically whole life is ruined. About how you get. So first you get hooked with cartoons because your parents are like are unresponsible. They just like let their little kid just like watch cartoons on there because they don't want to play with them or something. But then you found out about YouTube, and your whole childhood, all schoolhood, you basically spend your life playing video games because you know it's kind of like it kind of progressively gets worse and worse and worse. And the sad part is, most people like that, for like, not most, like 50% cases, they just become alcoholics in their adulthood. If you're lucky, not like, yeah. And some people even get to the drug part. They just start doing drugs because it progressively gets worse. So like I said, you know, at start it feels innocent, okay? The parents give you like an iPad, or you started by watching TV, then somehow you found out about YouTube, then either way you're spending like a whole day on it, like most of the day, because parents basically don't care. And starts with that, go progressively like cartoons, video games. You start playing video games by yourself, and then you become like a alcoholic or something. Like I'm not saying like this is the most of the cases that last part are alcoholic or drug addict, but some people get to that point, okay? And why do we have that happening right now? Like today, it's even worse because we have like those brain rot slop content, like AI, and that like those like little monsters with weird names like Babaduba or something, like ballerina, cappuccino, or 6-7, or that type of slop, and we give that to kids, and it's ruining their brain like really badly. And that happens because like I don't know, like you can ask your parents when they give you like first time like tablet or something, and they think it's innocent, like they don't want to like deal with you probably annoying kid or something, like they're annoyed by you because you want to play with them, but they don't want us, so they like give you tablet for the first time, and like from that point on you get like tablet every time. Like I'm just saying tablet as a example. You can get a phone or even computer. Oh my god, imagine 3-year-olds on a computer this bad. And then they just let you do it, like, and you don't want to play anymore unless you go to the playground or something. You don't want to play by yourself because your dopamine system is deprived and you don't know about it, your parents don't know about it, but you became an addict like at 3 years old. That's crazy, right? Am I the only one who's like concerned by this? Because like there's some like next level bullshit, if you ask me. Because your parents supposed to take care of you, teach you stuff. I mean, they still do probably. They try to, and they give you that addiction. It's basically like they give you drugs, Like in my opinion, or not in my opinion. That's basically a fact. You basically get drugged. And what was my other point? I remember now. Yeah, you get yep. So parents give it all. It was one of the other point. Like, wait, I'm sorry guys, that's unprofessional. Become an addict. You become an addict at early age, and your parents don't care. I remember what was my other point, but isn't this enough, kind of like to get you concerned? Like, and their parents now, who they give their tablets when they're like, or iPads. In most cases, when they're like age of 3 or 2, I don't know. And most of the cases is you're basically like a normal kid. You want to play with your parents. They don't wanna at that point. They get bad at you, and you get like tablet or something, so you can like shut up. That's if you're not prepared to be a parent, like. Parents are addicted to their stuff too, obviously. I mean, they watch the other stuff, they obviously don't watch cartoons, but they're on their phones all day, which is bad. So they had to lead by example, but here's the thing, by the time they try to teach you something, you're basically done. Oh, I remember my other point, okay? And because of their negligence, so they give you like technology, video games, whatever, so you can like shut up because you're like just being a kid, want to play with them and they don't want to, so they just give you a tablet, iPad, okay. And when you get older and they say like, oh, you play video games all day, or like when you like get 10 or 12, they just like your disappointment, this and that, but they're the ones who like give you an iPad in the first place. You get what I'm saying? Like, this literally some next level bullshit. So like, parents, like, when I think about it, in most cases, they're more childish than the kids, because they never blame it on themselves. It's always your fault, even though they're the ones who like, they're the ones who give you like technology to like play on, and watch cartoons. Sorry, this car. You see what I'm saying? This is like the big problem, like, and I'm 100% sure, okay? So when there's still gamers out there who are like 20, and when they have kids, they just don't think it's bad. They're just gonna give their tablets to their kids. You see? Like, and this is how our like generation is screwed. Like, you know, they talk about like oh, Gen Alpha is screwed, Gen Z are like Gen Z, Gen Alpha, they all play video games all day, right? Well, it's like our parents' generation. I don't know how it's called, like before that, I'm sorry, but basically they get they're the ones who got you addicted. Anyways, this is kind of my rant here. Look at this field, it's beautiful. If you want, you can join my communities down in a pinned comment. I'll see you there.